Hey, this is Mark 77 and I'm streaming on Oasis SMP. This is a really fun Minecraft server, and this is version 2, and we are going to check it out. So first, let's go to spawn. Alright, this is the spawn. Lots of cool stuff you can do here. You can do RTP to get out of this area. There's a guide. You can go check out the shops that are around here. See some leaderboards. You can get daily rewards. I've already gotten mine. You can see people like Chomper Nom Noms hanging out in his shark outfit. There's community chests where you may find some free stuff. There are some cool merchants, NPCs in here. You can do missions to get money. You can get a drill and enchant it. Costs a lot of money. There's a shop with like cool enchantment books. Books like Efficiency 8, which make mining and other stuff really fun. You can purchase some cool, like, realistic looking furniture. Check this out. The address is play.oasissmp.gg. There's an auction house. I don't know why the sniffers are up here, but that's just cruel. Whoever did that will pay. The fishing warp is also over here. You can do warp fishing. You can also do warp crates. That'll bring you here. Here's the fishing area. You can RTP to get out of here. I think fishing's over here. Yeah, welcome to the fishing island. They'll show you some leaderboards. This has the plugin Even More Fish, but all the fish have really been customized, so it makes it fun. This tells you how many fish you've caught. I'm number 5. That's cool. I've moved up. And this will say the top monthly fishers, and number 3 for the month. I'll take it. I'll show you when the custom fish you can get. Okay, we got an uncommon lemon shark. And then you can sell it if you want. Make a little bit of money. Just do sell all. And I made $23.40. Not a lot, but it adds up. And you can do jobs. And you can choose the fisherman job and level that up, and you can earn money every time you fish. You can also do EMF next, or you can do fish next, and you'll see the next competition's an hour and 54 minutes. You can do fish GUI, and there's tons of options. It'll tell you all the different types of fish you've caught, and this will show you there's so many that I have not caught. So still a lot of fishing to do. You can get a really cool fishing rod, Mine has lure 4. Look at the C4. You can also get bait. As you can see, I have lots of golden worm bait, so that'll really add up. You can do ranks. So I'm only Sage right now, but I played on version 1 and I got the rank of Azure. And so I have some special abilities, like I have night vision, and I can fly. But you can rank up and get these abilities too. I also have fix, so that's really cool. You can get little abilities like anvil, workbench, ender chest, stone cutter. There's lots of cool abilities you can get. But let's go to the RTP pit and fall in so we can RTP, random teleport. Alright, this is the overworld, the main overworld. It has custom biomes. As you can see, it also has random structures. Sometimes you can go in these structures and find something cool. Let's see if I can do it. Alright, we got some emeralds, potato, and a feather. I'll take it. Take these. Candles too. Love candles. Alright, you get to see a little bit of the overworld and the biomes. This is a very big world. I haven't run into anybody's base yet. I'll show you my little base, my underdeveloped base so far. You can do land spawn, you can do lands create. Here's my base. You can get a lot of claims. I've got all this claimed, which is really cool. I like lots of space. There's another weird biome. And you can find really cool villages. There's one right over here that I think's really neat. I love this village on the water. So cool. And then over here's a Guardian Temple, I think it's called, but it's got these really tall columns. It's pretty cool. So when you first start, I would do RTP, find an area you like, or you can do like a lot of new players do. They ask if there's a land or a town they can join. They're not really towns, they're called lands, but I guess you could make it like a town. But I would find an area you like and I would do lands, create, and then you can create the lands, and then you can just do /L to go into your lands menu. And you can see lots of information about it, and you can see who's in it. It'll show all your members. So you can do a lot. You can adjust options like Can mobs spawn here? So you can do a lot of cool things. Okay. You can also get backpacks. That's really cool because it's an easy way to store stuff. You can create a shop or any type of personal warp. You just go to PW, and I have a shop called Simple Shop, and you see a player buying stuff. I think my stuff's pretty cheap. And then you can get a spawner pickaxe, and you can like silk touch spawners and make some XP farms. The mobs from spawners have no AI, so they will not hurt you. You can just kill them all day. Kind of boring. I actually like spiders and other mobs to kind of fight back, but it's not too bad. At least you don't have to worry about them hurting you. You can get safari nets, and that way you can capture like villagers and other mobs and move them wherever you want to. Here is a blaze XP farm. It's not very good. I have the command feed, and I can also do heal. That'll keep me alive. Alright, let's check out some other PWs. I like one called PWXP. This has a whole bunch of blazes that come down. You can choose the job Slayer, and then you'll make money when you kill these guys. There's another one called Enderman Farm. This is pretty good for the Slayer job too. Get some XP and make some money if you have the Slayer job. You can also do RTP, and you can go to the resource world. The biomes of the resource world are not custom. These are just normal vanilla biomes. So if you want to play in normal Minecraft, normal biomes, you can always come here. The only catch is this is reset sometimes. I think it's supposed to be every 2 weeks, but I don't think it always gets reset in 2 weeks. It goes longer sometimes, I believe. So you can always come here and get all your resources, and then when it's reset, you can come back and get some more, like find more spawners. That's very popular. There's also a nether RTP. There's regular nether and a resource nether RTP. Go here and check it out. Oh, we gotta kill that ghast. You do not deserve to live. You can do trash. Get rid of some stuff. Free up your inventory. Gotta kill this guy too. I hate ghast. Oh, we're at a fortress. Not bad. Oh, this server has aura skills. So one of the skills is defense. So as they're attacking me, I'm leveling up defense. I like to go to the fortress and just cross my fingers that there will be a blaze spawner. But right now I'm not seeing one. Yeah, normally there'd be a blaze spawner right here. I think somebody got it. Whenever these resource worlds are reset, people go and try to find every spawner. this guy. I can reflect his hit. Yeah, take that. That's what you get for being mean to me. Alright, there's also a resource end. And if you have fly, you can just fly around the end and you won't be scared of, you know, falling down into the void and losing your stuff. This server does have keep inventory, so you're most likely not going to lose your stuff, so that's good. Alright. That's not fun. Let me get out of here. I have the levitation, but it's about to wear off. Alright, let's see what some other stuff you can do. Let me put this up first. One thing on this server is you get way too much stuff, so find a way to organize it. I have not done that yet, but I will one day. I may use some copper golems to organize everything. So if you like the miner job, you can get, like I said earlier, efficiency 8, and you can get a high fortune enchantment too. You just go to shop and you go to merchant and you go to enchant books, and there's all kinds of cool enchantment books, as you can see. Fortune 5, efficiency 8, so save up that money. And I like to go to my beacons. Right, and I'll get my pickaxe that has Fortune 5 and Efficiency 8, and I got Haste 2 going on the beacon. So that's really great. So now I can go and just mine really quickly. And you can see I'm making money because I have the miner job. So I could probably do this all day. The only bad thing is I end up with so much stuff in my inventory, and so I got to figure out how to get rid of it. And you can do the trash command, you can sell it in a shop, or you can just store it. I have a huge storage area, and so I'll probably go store it there. This server also has a store where you can buy coins, and then you can use those coins for all kinds of things. I'll show you that in 1 second. So you can do store, and then you click on that, and it will take you to the store website where you can shop for all kinds of things. Sometimes people will do a skill boost, or they'll do a job boost, either for money or for job XP. And if you're playing when they do that, it's really cool. Here are the skills. This is a plugin called Aura Skills, and like one of my good skills is fishing. So if I go to fishing, it shows me the next time I rank up, I'll get more luck and more health and some other abilities. So you get better at fishing. Alright, let's go to my storage room. Make sure you do set home, and make sure you create a land, and make sure you choose a job. If you rank up, you can get more jobs, so definitely do that. I have way too much stuff. You can use iron blocks as elevators. It's always nice. Oh, I'll take you to some of the cool shops. There's one called Panda Shop. Everybody really likes. There's a lot of good shops on the server, so there's not just one that's great. I would say there's lots of good ones. So definitely go through PWs. You can even sort them, like highest visits will be Panda Shop. Tahoe is another popular shop. Lots of stuff. This one I love because it has all the armors, and I use the silence trim, but if you want to try out some other trims, they're all there. We got somebody shopping. High tier bone. Tahoe also has one called Tahoe Spawners, and that allows you to kill a bunch of mobs, which is always good. If you jump on the elevator, you'll go to different parts. Here's zombies and skeletons. You can vote. That'll earn you money and vote keys. If you go to warp crates, you'll be able to use your keys here. Sometimes you can get some really cool stuff. But that's basically a lot of the things that the server has. If you like to fish, it's really fun for fishing. You can even control the weather. You can do weatherman, or you can do key weather, I believe. That one's not working for some reason. But yeah, you can do weatherman. If you like to grind, it's a great server for grinding because you can get those high-level efficiency books and just grind away. If you like to build, there's a lot of cool builds. Let me see if I can find one real quick. This one's cool. It's a Warden XP farm. Kind of scary. goes up into the water. And then he'll appear down here. He should drop in a little bit. Not sure how long it takes, but after a while you'll see a bunch of wardens. There he is. And they're easy to kill because they fell such a far way down. Alright, let's see if there's any more. If you're wanting enchanted books, here's a whole section of enchanted books, everything you can think of. Usually everybody wants mending on everything. One of my favorite things to do is just go to RTP, go to the resource world, and just go straight down. And see what happens. Always have the chance of landing in lava, but luckily that doesn't happen to me that much. Always get your diamonds. So you could spend all day just exploring the personal warps, the PWs. We found a Warden's Cave. Scary. Alright, I'll probably stop there. Just make sure you always create your land and do set home. That's probably two of the most basic things you can do at the beginning to just get settled. And you can be a member of others' lands. Like I can go to lands and I can go to this one. Which I think is underground. Oh, that's cool. Oh, this is cool. So see, I'm a member of this land also. I think this was made by Keaton, maybe Keaton and Dirk McGurk. And there's some copper golems in here organizing stuff. So that's really cool. I need to do that for my land. Bricked up. A brick store. That's funny. That's a cool land. And I'm a member of Null Paw's land. You can check it out. Null Paw is famous for building lighthouses. This one looks pretty good. Very cool. Alright, let's see if there's any more. Oh, there's a casino. I will not be spending any money here because I don't gamble. Yeah, if you want to come here and play the slots, feel free. Alright, let's see one more. Let's check out honeys. We'll get a cookie. This reminds me, I want to check out one more. Let's go to newest. Let's go back to highest visits. Let's go to Moon Man's Market. Cool, lots of stuff to buy here. Alright, let's go back to spawn. And I'll stop here. I think I've shown you a lot. Anyway, it's a really cool Minecraft server. This is version 2. I used to play version 1 a lot. And the address is play.oasissmp.gg. They can tell that I'm streaming. That's funny. Okay, I'm just gonna go hang out on the balloon. And I'll stop there. Alright, come check it out. Subscribe to my YouTube channel if you want. Watch my other videos. And come play Oasis and visit my shop. My shop is PW Simple Shop. It's very simple, but I'm trying to add stuff to it. Alright, thanks for watching.